and making decisions for our members. How are members impacted by rates? Like that can't be an easy decision to just set a rate and run for it.
Yeah, so there's a lot that goes into setting interest rates. Obviously, the market rates play a big part of that. The Federal Reserve sets the Fed funds rate, and they set that, and that impacts really it's shorter term items. But like mortgages and things like that are affected by longer term rates. So like the 10-year Treasury is not a direct impact from the Fed. And so we really look at, interest rates from the Fed to the 2-year Treasury to the 10-year to say, hey, what should our interest rates be on car loans and mortgages and things like that. So we really set it based on market rates, competitors, things that our members are looking at. There's a lot that goes into setting rates, but the Fed is one everybody hears about, and I think there's sometimes a misperception of that they set the rates for everything, and they really don't. They're really focused on the shorter term rates, and so their impact on like mortgage rates isn't as immediate and isn't as they don't always impact it as much as people think.
So that would be why like rates don't change immediately if the Fed lowers rates.
Yeah, so like credit cards and like home equity line of credits, loans that are like adjustable rate and use the Fed funds rate as that index, if you will, that those are impacted, pretty quick after. Mm-hmm. But long-term 30-year mortgage rates are generally not correlated directly with the Fed funds rates. You really have to look at like that 10-year Treasury to see where mortgage rates are at in the fluctuations in that rate.
And so that's an example of how you and those around you, I guess, make those rate decisions. And that's why our rates are different than, some other banks or other credit unions. Everybody's a little bit different in their decision making. Is that how that works?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think we definitely, try to pay attention to competition. We want to make sure we're offering fair rates to our members on both the loan and the deposit side, managing both of those. But yeah, it's different. Credit unions and banks have different needs at different times as well. And so, you'll see a CD special at one institution, and they're trying to raise deposits and liquidity. And so it's just, each credit union and bank manages their balance sheet and use interest rates to impact that.
Oh, that's interesting, I guess, to put it in that perspective, I guess, for people that don't do what you do every day.
Yeah.
Affinity Plus is federally insured by the NCUA.